how a Taurus Moon like in a relationship. Very generous, sometimes to a fault. You know, sometimes they can give, where the point where sometimes their partner abuses them. And they are kind of aware of it, but they still have to be generous, because if they have feelings and if they're in love and if they feel like that person is the person for them, because they don't really like to change, then they're just going to keep being over generous to keep giving and providing for that partner. You know, this is what they do. Unfortunately or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, they're unwilling to adapt completely. They can adapt, but it takes very long time, a very long process for them to completely adapt. So if you're with a Taurus moon sign, this is something that you have to kind of understand, that they are going to be, their behaviors and how they operate is going to mainly stay the same. Taurus moon, they want to own you. They want to own you. If you're their partner, they want to own you. So they can view you and see you as their possession. And sometimes that can make them act in certain ways. They feel like they can control you. They feel like they can tell you what to do. At times, they just feel like they own you, or they want to own you. Or once they've committed to you, they feel like they have ownership over you. That's how they are. They're quite possessive, and expect them to be possessive over you. Focus a lot on finance. Like, they will not be willing to do certain things because of the financial implications of doing those things. They have they have to have a certain comfortability with their finances in order for them to do things. They're going to focus on your finance. They're going to focus on what you earn, focus on what you bring, focus on what you deliver. You know, focus on your prospects, on your future. You know, everything is going to be about financial planning, strategizing. You know, this is what they're on. They're on the financial mind. Their mind is financial. So don't expect them to be doing anything extravagant if it makes them feel uncomfortable. Don't expect to be going certain places if financially they're going to be uncomfortable. Strategizing too much instead of being present. And that stops them from being present in the moment with you, because they're thinking about things that could potentially happen. They're always strategic in how they think. So they can't sometimes actually just let themselves go and be present and be in the moment with you. So this is kind of half the problem for them. And, you know, you just have to be aware this is how they operate. You know, to try and get them to completely relax, they can, obviously, but, you know, the future and things that are on their mind and things that they need to do is going to be ticking over, and they're going to be thinking about these things whilst doing other things. So, you know, they're always strategizing. So sometimes they don't feel like they're really present with you. So this is how Taurus moon truly operate in a relationship. And if you want to understand more about your relationship, I am doing relationship readings where you can book me and you can have a reading based on you and your partner, you and somebody that you really love, you and someone who maybe you have an ex-partner who's basically somebody who you've broken up with and you want to know, you want to get closure, or somebody that you are very much into and you want to see how good the potential can be. With the relationship reading, I cover literally every single thing about your connection. And there's so many connections within astrology, and you can see on my videos that there are. So yeah, if you want to do that, go onto my TikTok page or my Instagram page and click the link to my website, and you can book a relationship reading when you like. Have a great day.